Hello, I'm Dr. Kia, a licensed psychologist and certified group psychotherapist. Welcome to my video series, Tell It Like It Is Tuesday, where I take a common esteem or relationship issue and tell it like it is. Are you in the middle of a meltdown that never seems to end? Here is the definition of an existential crisis. If you find yourself struggling with nagging feelings of anxiety, despair, or purposelessness, you may be struggling with existential anxiety. Existential anxiety is different from the more generalized form of anxiety. Whereas generalized anxiety may be likened to that feeling of urgency that you get whenever you're going to be late for an important appointment or an event. Existential anxiety is more of a nagging discomfort that can last from the moment you open your eyes in the morning to the moment you go to sleep. If you can relate to that type of anxiety, let me explain what might be happening for you. You can think of your feelings as an internal gauge. When you're moving in a direction that's consistent with your intrinsic, meaning your internal or intuitive, desires and motivations, you feel happy. When you're moving in a direction that's inconsistent with your intrinsic desires and motivations, you feel bad. As a result, when you're doing what you feel like you should do instead of what you want to do, you might feel unfulfilled. Feeling unfulfilled in this case may mean feelings of anxiety, hopelessness, despair, sadness, or purposelessness. Here's an example. Let's say that you're a college student with a full scholarship, all expense paid package for a degree in math. What's more, let's say that you also have the aptitude or ability to perform well in the classes that you'd need to take to be a math major. The only problem is that you really want to be a musician, for which you also have the talent and aptitude, but there's no scholarship money or support. Just to lay it on a little bit thick and add another layer, let's say that most of your friends and family are more supportive of you being a math major than they are of you being a musician. Should you choose to pursue a degree in math instead of pursuing your dream of mastering your talent as a musician, you may struggle with existential symptoms of anxiety, hopelessness, purposelessness, and sadness. In contrast, were you to choose the route of music, you may struggle with disappointing friends and family who are unsupportive of that decision, but you would likely feel more fulfilled on a daily basis because you're doing what you really want to do. So if you were to take this example and apply it to your everyday life, ask yourself, are the decisions that I'm making in accordance with my feelings? It doesn't have to be something as major as a career decision for this concept to apply. It can be having a passive voice in relationships where you never assert your needs, thereby you never get them met. It could be that you rarely say or do what you really want to, or maybe your circumstances have always just been such that you've always had to do what you're supposed to do and never really got the chance to discover what you want to do. If you can relate to any of these points, there are small things that you can begin doing now to address existential symptoms. Number 1, start by familiarizing yourself with your emotional map. Many people feel sensations in their chest, throat, or stomach when they experience feelings. For instance, when you feel sad, you may feel a knot in your throat or heaviness in your chest. That's your emotional map. Second, begin using your emotional map. When trying to make a decision about something, check in with your emotional map to see how you feel about it. For instance, if you feel things in your chest and there's a heaviness in your chest when you're thinking about making a particular decision, you probably don't want to do it. Third, act in accordance with your emotional map. Again, when attempting to make a decision, if your feelings are telling you not to do it, don't do it. In summary, if you're struggling with existential anxiety or despair, you may not be behaving in accordance with your feelings. In an effort to relieve yourself of those symptoms, you may consider familiarizing yourself with your emotional map and using it to assist you in making decisions that feel intuitive. Thanks for watching. If you want to know the secrets to forming and maintaining healthy relationships and self-esteem, like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube page. If you want a quick behind-the-scenes look at real relationship counseling, don't forget to check back.